Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines.
And that gets things running.
Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create...
It's Neymar!
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Pelé, and he cuts out the supply. He's played it long. Now it's Iniesta. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
That has ended up in no man's land. Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Bernardo Silva.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Really well taken goal.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in space and looking for options.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Bernardo Silva.
Now
Van Basten!
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bernardo Silva! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Jordi Alba.
Tries to play it through.
He's got away.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Back into the middle. And this is Iniesta. Now it's... And he shoots!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, what a... In he goes again! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rui Costa
Can see things others simply cannot. He's picked his way through.
corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. A probing pass. And he's intervened well there. Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pele making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Gattuso. Looking here to chip it through.
Time and again they are repelled.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played out to the left flank.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Cannavaro. Oh, can he get onto this?
Neymar looking to run onto it. And that is going out for a goal kick.
Cruyff. Played into space.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Paris Saint-Germain have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here we go again.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
The message is clear. None shall pass.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Azar.
He is a player who's always giving...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just, it's Van Basten!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar going face-to-face with it.
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
And this is Azar. Neymar. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Looking for options for movement. And the through ball. Pass somewhat off target. And that was very necessary. Corner number 2 then. Touré with the clearance. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Neymar
going full tilt down the left.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. This is the time you need that pace.
He came in hard, very hard.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, what a mistake!
And it's Rui Costa.
Now it's Pelé! It's bounced back off the post. And he's heaved it away.
Rui Costa.
Well, there's the clearance.
Bernardo Silva
is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well read, nice interception.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Yaya Touré.
Nice-looking ball.
Out of play for a goal kick.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through.
Van Basten. Jordi Alba.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pelé, he has found a way through.
Header! And the keeper's there to save.
Long ball upfield.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball.
That has been cut short. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Can he get it through? Neymar. And this is Iniesta. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Threads one in. Caught offside that time. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Neymar. And claimed it back swiftly. He's found the way. Big header! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Van Basten
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So off we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first.
Iniesta with the short one.
Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through.
Oh, shooting chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Pedri. And here's...
And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short.
Jordi Alba is onto this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's been played through. He has found a way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Iniesta, distributed tidily. Anything?
No, he's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
He's found a way through. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could be danger here. He's found some space.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Bouten.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Neymar.
And he's picked it up out wide.
He is through here.
Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Strokes it back.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Bale. It's Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now here's the delivery.
Seedorf pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Looking for the run. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And he's cut it out. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Neymar. Now there's a fight. Shot, surely!
Oh, that is very close.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pedri, a player who needs no introduction.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Pedri. And it's Otto. Neymar defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Caceres. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
And that's a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target.
And the half-time whistle goes.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
It's Park Ji-sung.
Mbappe! And he's whipped it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, important interception.
Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And now they can clear their lines.
Park Ji-sung.
Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. And Park Ji-sung! It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Park Ji-sung.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's managed to get free.
The attendance
Just
for this
about up
match
to the
was
hour now.
71,649.
Pinches it off him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. And that has found him in acres of space. It's Park Ji-sung. And it's made its way to him. And he's taking no chances there. Played it again. And that should get the job done. Jordi Alba. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Pedri. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Tries to thread one through. Pedri. Seedorf. Park Ji-sung. He's dribbled past his man here. He won't be happy with that one. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Takes the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Pedri. Otto gets across to intercept that. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ambitious ball here. It's out for a goal kick. Pedri. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, no joy this time. Spread out to the left. Iniesta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rijkaard. Pass is just off target.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bernardo Silva. Seedorf. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Deftly away. He's got away.
Tries to play it through.
And he lines up a cross.
Oh, what a chance for a shot!
And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
As it is about to be towed away.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
He's in a great position here. Searching pass he's played there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. He's played it long.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a dangerous ball.
Osimhen! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Iniesta.
Now the ball's gone astray.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Now it's Pedri. Pedri
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Nicely shaped ball.
But that has not gone well.
Cannavaro. No way through.
And it's Jordi Alba. And it's hoisted clear.
Looking to play him in.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's it for the first period of extra time.
There are plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 13, Iniesta.
And so the last chance to find a winner. 15 minutes to find a winner.
Oh, what a mistake!
That has ended up in no man's land.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's a shade optimistic.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Pedri.
And here's Seedorf. Shapes to shoot!
Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Cleared without complication.
Schmeichel sends that a long way. Cook-Chu.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Oh, that was venomous. That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. This looks promising.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Foden receives it in a good position here. McTominay! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. He's a sharp little ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Could move up a gear here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties.
Beckham is first to take the long walk.
And he's found the net.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Cook-Chu next in line, and here he is.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Gakpo is second man up.
Belted right down the middle.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So, the second man in line.
Oh, he's hit the upright.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Paris Saint-Germain with the chance to go 2 up.
Two to the good.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. And that is a scarcely believable miss. Foden is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders they have to be.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
He must, but can he?
Sticks it away.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So this to seal it.
And no, the pressure just too much.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Atalanta are looking to save match point.
It's in, he's kept them in it. 3-3.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Oh, that is quite remarkable. Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment?
And that has lifted the roof.
So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Ah, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from a
Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
It is, of course, the Estadio Universitario, and as its name suggests, it falls within a university campus, the University of Nuevo León in Monterrey.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Iniesta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bale.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Bernardo Silva. That's Caceres.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Pedri gets into some space. Climbs up big!
Seedorf. Rijkaard. Can he get it through?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Moved on forwards. That's a good run down the left. Iniesta picks it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side.
And Bernardo Silva!
Oh, that was close.
And it's Hullet. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Shevchenko!
Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Well, that has not gone well. And that is out of play. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught napping!
Out of play for a goal kick.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Van Bronckhorst. And he's intervened well there. Short changes him with that pass.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And this is Shevchenko.
Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one.
And that has left him in a heap. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Chooses to go crossfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Rijkaard. Played into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the...
And pull it! Spread it left. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That's really well cleared. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Atalanta with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he skips past his man.
Pretty robust defending.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
A heavy challenge. Bullets can be a real threat inside the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Caceres with the clearance.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Shevchenko. Pedri. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Atalanta clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Haaland. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's out for a goal kick. poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Hullet. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Pass somewhat off target. That's a smartly directed ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Atalanta have their second corner now. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Great defending, strong and determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hullet! Hullet! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, delightful ball. Haaland!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's there to make the challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Yaya Toure has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Odo. Pedri with the cross. Can he finish? Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Tries to play it through. Neymar gets into a good position. No way through, so back it comes. Forward tracking back like that always. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Byrne has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And the shot! And he's gone backward here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Bernardo Silva.
Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Cleared without complication.
And the number on the board is 3.
Pull it. Seedorf. And Seedorf!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything.